Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB. Pedro Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, Clint.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Clint Frazier. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to. Now into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox.
Pitch on the way.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
And now, Johnny Damon. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Frazier has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and...
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Martinez is the very definition of a workhorse in that he's completed north of 200. Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Willie Adames stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and no one left on. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Phillips looks up. Gone!
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next to hit is Kike Hernandez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
At the plate now, Johnny Damon. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a
swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ballgame. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. And That one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single-season hit record. This crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single-season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties, starters, relievers. This is one powerhouse season that he's had.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Waka comes set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Phillips is retired to start the third. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Michael Gigliotti. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah,
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Back to first, and Mercy, their third double play in 3 innings. And again, there are 2 away. So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Dwight Evans.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is out.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's off the green monster. Evans rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Wow, this manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. high in the air out to center field. Kiermaier finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Evans has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier grounded out in his last at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Skied down the left field line. On the move is Martinez. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to dig in, Brandon Lau. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Throw won't get him. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Dwight Evans, the batter now. They'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Fouled off. Devers on second. Vasquez at first with no outs. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Devers is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in there.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. So now into the box is Johnny Damon, and a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Adames has a play. that's the second out of the inning. So next to hit is David Ortiz. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Rich Hill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business is he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Brasso, a 27-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bounce towards the mound. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to a stretch.
it can be a concern sometimes, Gabriel, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Kevin Kiermaier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brett Phillips will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rays Strand set now for the bottom of the 5th, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Hit high and deep out to left field. Frazier is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And now in the box, Dwight Evans delivered an RBI single last time up. Hot shot down the line. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but it's actually the highest in all of baseball. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. And there's a base hit on the line. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Wow. This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone!
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Trevor Richards gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's now secured his 4th knock of the day. Even for him, this has been a great performance at the plate.
Warning, warning, somebody wants a batting title.
Devers, right field, and carrying well. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he will touch them all on the grand slam. So his remarkable season continues as this lead got even wider. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those deals where they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. Into the box, Dwight Evans, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Grion moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Davy Grion. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Yandy Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Popped up. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. So now here is Kike Hernandez. They'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Mookie Betts steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Johnny Damon steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Takes just... Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clint Frazier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches. He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
He throws him on the fastball there. Brendan Lau is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to 2nd. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side... Striding forward now is the DH, David Ortiz. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Phillips is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And that's the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Rafael Devers, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Hit high and deep to right center. Heading after it is Phillips. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be Michael Brasso. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
He throws him on the fastball there. Kevin Kiermaier is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he gets there as he had Rowe comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Dwight Evans. To the left side, but it's well foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams for the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. At the plate, Mookie Betts, as he grounds one briskly to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Phillips is going back. But it's over his head, and it pops the wall for a ground rule double. Diego Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still...
And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here's J.D. Martinez. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, D-Roy, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored and ribbies. Runs scored and ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Christian Vasquez. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Davy Grion is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. windup and the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bogarts over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
Tons of runs in this one. The Boston Red Sox win game number 140, most in the league.
Pedro Martinez.